Now let's turn our attention to Iran. An immense blast has ripped through the biggest port in the country. It has killed more than 40 people, injured at least 1,200 others, 1,200 people. What caused this explosion? Iran remains cagey about the details, but speculation is rife. Experts say it was rocket fuel sent by China. Specifically, a chemical used to make fuel for ballistic missiles. That's what blew up. That's what experts are saying. Reports say that it may have been improperly handled at the port. And this may have triggered the explosion. The timing could not have been worse for Iran. Our next report tells you why.
The death toll from a huge blast in Iran has risen to at least 46. More than 1,200 people are injured. But mourning has quickly turned into anger as the government remains busy playing a blame game. So what happened? On Saturday, a powerful explosion took place at the port of Bandar Abbas in southern Iran. It's the largest commercial port in the country. Fires started breaking out in the Shahid Rajaee section of the port. They sent up massive plumes of black smoke. The blast shattered windows for several kilometers around. Residents 50 kilometers away reported feeling the effects. The explosion tore metal strips off shipping containers. As firefighters worked to extinguish the fire, dropping water from the skies, carrying bodies through the smoke, authorities closed off roads leading to the site, and many people rushed to hospitals across the country to give blood. On Sunday, the city of Bandar Abbas shut all schools and offices. Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian arrived to investigate the situation, oversee relief efforts, and meet with the injured. Over the weekend, condolences poured in from all over the world, including India, the United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia, and Turkey. Russia, a key ally, ordered multiple specialist firefighting aircraft to be sent to Iran to help with the relief efforts. Emergency workers had hoped the blaze would be fully extinguished by Sunday afternoon. But as of today, the fire is only 90% extinguished. People have been told to stay indoors and mark 3 days of mourning. Authorities warn of possible food shortages because the affected port handles nearly 80% of the country's imports and remains out of action in many parts. So what caused the explosion? Well, the answer is unclear. But speculations have reached only one conclusion: rocket fuel. According to experts, the fires that spread between containers before the explosion could be a result of chemicals used to make missile propellants. Because what exploded was reportedly sodium perchlorate. This is a major ingredient in solid fuel for missiles. Reports say that containers holding the fuel were improperly handled. This speculation comes after Iran had reportedly imported hundreds of tons of the fuel from China at the port, first in February and then again in March. But Iranian officials deny such claims. They say that no military material was held at the port and that the explosion had nothing to do with Iran's defense sector. But many continue to blame the authorities. They ask how such a flammable toxic material could be left at a port without much care, especially because the timing is crucial. The blast ripped through the port when Iranian and US delegations were meeting for high-level talks for the third round of nuclear talks via mediators in Oman. This aims at a deal that would block Tehran from acquiring a nuclear weapon and lift Washington's crippling economic sanctions. Both sides have reported progress, agreeing to continue the talks. But this tragedy has overshadowed it. As the fires continue to blaze, a thick cloud of toxic chemicals hangs over the area, and dozens of families mourn their dead.
Greeting you with aloha and namaste.
I love India.
Presence
occupation of a territory by another country pertains to India, what we saw in Kashmir.
How do you see Trump's America?
Yes, the current administration behaves differently from the previous administration.
Are you saying that there are foreign powers who are trying to bring down the current government in Syria?
Exactly.
Bluntly, Iran, maybe Russia too.
Prime Minister Modi committed to South-South, cooperation.
Not over 50%.
Is Ukraine prepared to pay the price for that peace?
No compromises at the cost of territorial integrity and sovereignty.